November 12th, 2025. This is all Wampanoag land that I did a video a little over a month ago. Did a whole segment on when they tore out all the trees and it looked like a huge crater. And this is all burial. This is all original, like where it began, honestly, in the United States when the Masons landed here, when they came here. And when they dug up these lands, they dug deep, really deep. They took out every single tree that was all in this area. This was all trees. I mean, they clearly left some up, not much, but this was all trees. And this was all sacred burial from, over 400 years old. And this is what's left of it. And there's some little bit of it. I'll show you. This was when I filmed, I don't know, like almost 2 months ago now, over the summertime. I was filming this. I had to take a break because I feel this stuff, maybe you don't know, but I'm just going to say it right now. I say a lot of blessings on these lands, and I know a few others that do as well, because what they're building here, it's going to be haunted. It's going to be haunted. Unfortunately, the way it was done. You builders out there, this is to these builders out there that you do this to the lands. And I get the world changes, I understand that, but do a blessing on your lands. Especially, like, there's no way these people don't know this is Wampanoag. Oh, I just got a sun. I have bugs. I'm getting hit by bugs because of the EMF on this phone. Plus, it's buggy. Hi, hello. That was a moth. Hi. Yeah, you're flying around me, I know. This literally, they cleared everything out. There's probably a ton of stuff in this, to be honest with you, of history. And this isn't just like any lands. I mean, this land is significant. It's important. And look at how, I don't know if you can tell how deep this is, but that's not a slight slope. That's a serious drop right there. It drops off way down into here. It's significant drop. See if we can get that. This is deep. They dug deep. That's ash. That's ash. That's not sand. That's not dirt. That's ash. From about 425 years now. Maybe even longer, but most recent, 425 years. And there's there'd be a ton of relics in here. There really would be. So for you builders out there, think about what you're doing when you're digging these lands. Show some honor, show some respect, because it's more than just rock and dirt. You're digging into sacred land, especially on the East Coast. I mean, it's all sacred, but the East Coast, I mean, this right here is ground zero where it all changed. And here we are. And look at our world today. It looks like you can tell, it even looks like a burial site. It smells really, I just got a whiff of like earthy smell. Very earthy. I don't smell it anymore. So I'm not going to stay out here too much longer because the sun is going down. I mean, I'm in, like, there's people all, not far from here. But I know what dwells in these woods, There's no doubt about it, there's Sasquatches in these areas. People who aren't even into the paranormal, who, didn't even know that existed had experiences with them in this area that I'm in. I mean, there's still a huge mound over here. That's all that they sifted. The dirt, they cleaned it all out. And they made piles of it, and then they're gonna spread it, the ash back all over. Like when they say they just moved the headstones, they really mean it. They just moved the headstones. You can even see a profile. You can call it pareidolia. I don't really care. Like I had an interesting, like I get people don't want to believe. I don't know what to believe about what. I don't even know who this. What's his name? Charlie Kirk person. I really don't. But the point of me showing that was look at the glitches that are going on around you. And so talking to people who's so inundated of, oh no, that happened, and they laugh at you when you're like, yeah, however, you know, there's documentation of X, Y, and Z, and it's, I don't know. The people are still asleep. It's whatever. I'm not saying it. I'm not trying to be rude. It's just, I don't know how to connect with you if you're not realizing, like, I get not everyone's going to grasp, everyone hits it at a different level, but like a lot of, whatever that scenario was propaganda, and God rest his soul, for real. God rest his soul. But it was all an energy, it was all for energy, to get all in an uproar. If you fed, you know, people fed that scenario energy on a day that was very significant as well in history. It's all energy. But it just really start to see who is really not awake, or I don't want to say it like that, but they're not awake. They still believe the world that they look at around them. They're not seeing through it. And then they call you a conspiracy theorist. It's kind of hard to call something a conspiracy when you send them documentation on it. It's not a conspiracy anymore. And there's nothing wrong with being a conspiracy theorist. You want to be awake. You want to question everything. You know, the date, everything. There's no coincidence that when something event happened, unfortunately, or fortunately, it was just an energy source. This is all ash in here. There's definitely, if you saw squatches around here, definitely have a bat flying around. I don't know if it's showing up on the, I'm a little chilly and I don't have steady picture on my phone. All right, I'm gonna go because it is getting dusk and I am not comfortable up here at all. But yeah, there's just a lot of condos are going to be built on this sacred land. So they filled it in a lot. I already did a video on this angle right here. This was all a huge hole. I mean, it looked like something came from above and hit the earth hole. And it's deep. It's not all flat either. They're going to use all the ash that they just went through right there to loom it all across to build. There's still stuff in here, but I'm not going to hang around up here and look for it right now. interesting. Just the shapes of some of this stuff. It's not just wood. It honestly looked like something happened right here, just by the way it's all. It looks almost intentional with the rocks here. Wait a minute. It goes like this. Goes around over in here with the rocks. I don't know if it's showing up or not, but I don't really want to step in this. This actually feels kind of weird, this energy in here. Just the way it... This is the stuff that I swear to God is hair. No lie, you know. It just is. I'm cold, I'm trembling, and I'm not comfortable here. May you rest in peace. Come help heal these lands.